Okay, so visible ba sa inyo yung in-upload ko kagabi? Kagabi nag-upload na ako ng lesson 6. Lesson 6, graph theory. So, graph theory is the last topic na natin for finals as well as doon sa ating quiz. So, yung quiz natin ng week 14 ay siya, um, lesson 5 and lesson 6, which is relation and graph theory. Ano po? So, remind ko lang pala kayo, ano po, so yung week 16 pala natin, no? Kasi ang alam ko yung finals kasi is week 17. So week 16, um, during week 16 is face to face yun. So magkakaroon ako ng face to face na word recitation. So papakita ko lang yung current standing ng recitation. So kailangan ninyo at least maka 10 dito. No, at least maka 10 dito para ma-secure natin yung 10% na grade. Ano po? So 1:1. So isang tara is 1%. Ano po? Isang tara is 1%. So as of the moment na pinamadami ay si Larry. So nakaka 4 ka na. So 6 na lang. Then the rest pala pa. So kindly participate para kapag ka nag face to face tayo, meron kasing mga questions or examples na worth um, 3 points, 2 points, tsaka 5 points. So, para hindi na kayo mag-review para doon sa um, board work natin. So, kindly participate sa discussion natin today and sa next meeting Wednesday kasi sure ako di natin ito matatapos today. Okay, so okay, so parinig po ba ako? Ay, hindi ko pala nakapresent yung for a while. Yan, visible na. Visible na sa inyo yung ating lesson 6. Lesson 6 dapat yan. Yan lang yung naipasa sa akin. So, hindi ko na in-edit. Wait lang. Okay, so first we have the graph theory. So, first, alamin muna natin what is graph theory. Anyone currently read the current slide? Yes, Brillantes.
Graph theory is the study of points and lines. It is a subfield that deals with the study of graphs. Graph theory is the study of relationship between the vertical nodes and edges lines.
Okay. So, graph theory, we already discussed or at least na gamit na natin siya before on our previous lectures or previous lesson. So, nagkaroon tayo ng vertices or vertex and every vertex is or yung relationship is represented using a direct lines yung may mga arrowheads. So, tas sa tingin ninyo, which specific topic yung time na na-discussed na already or nagkaroon na kayo ng idea about the graph theory, no? So, meron dong vertices, which is nodes, at saka lines. So, tingin ninyo, yes, Baraza.
Sa tingin ko po is napahapyawan po yung graph theory po dun po sa relations po wherein kinukuha po natin yung mga relations ng yung mga relations po using diagram po.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we already discussed graph theory in lesson 5, which is the relation. Ano po, where doon during lesson 5 or lecture 5, the given is let A is equals to let's say A, B, and C, and the given relations are represented using R. So the relations are A and B, A and A, and let's say A and C, for example. Ano po? And here, so again, this is the given, no, example given, if we're talking about relation. So how about graph theory? Sa graph theory, given tayo ng V or vertices is represented using V is equals to, so yung vertices is denoted as V, V as in victory. Yan, so yun yung V natin is equals to A, B, and C. And the relations of vertices is represented using E or denoted as E or edges. Ano, we have A and B, A and A, and then A and C. So, ano yung main difference? No, this is the side-by-side comparison of relation and graph theory. So, in relation, given tayo na if we're given a specific, diba, tawag natin dito is a set, set. So, this set is represented by either A, B, or C, and the relationship between each element of the set is represented or denoted as R or the relation. But here in graph theory, yung elements of a set is represented using V or denoted as B, where B is the um, vertices. No, so pinagkaiba nila is yung pagkaka-denote doon sa specific element or sa specific set. Then to show naman the um, relationship between two nodes or vertices here in graph theory, we use letter E or the edges. No? And then dito meron tayong A and A. So mamaya pakita natin yung difference nila in terms of graph. Okay, so gets yung difference silang dalawa in terms of given. Malinaw sa inyo. So kapag ang given, yes, Rina.
Pindot lang, sir.
Okay. So ang difference nila is kapag relation, so denoted siya as either A, B, or C. Then yung relationship of the of each elements naman is represented using R. While in graph theory, the elements or the vertices is represented using V, then yung relationship ay E or edges. So next naman, what is graph? So kindly read the current slide. Swarnaba.
So, what is graph? In mathematics, a graph is a pictorial representation of any data in an organized manner. It shows the relationship between variable quantities. In graph theory, the graph represents the set of objects that are related in some sense to each other. The objects are basically mathematical concepts expressed by vertices or nodes, and the relation between the pair of nodes are expressed by edges.
So as I said earlier, yung concept expressed by vertices or nodes, ano po, the relation between a pair of nodes are expressed in edges or lines. So una, describe muna natin what is a vertex. So can you read the current slide? Yes, Solis.
A vertex is a dot in the graph that could represent an intersection of streets, a landmass, or a general location like work or school. Vertices are often connected by edges.
So for example, ano po, ang given vertices natin or vertex natin is yung let's say home, gaya na sa example, home, work, and then school, then we have let's say coffee shop. So yun yung mga example or representation of vertex. So siya is the locations. So bakit siya sinabing locations? So kasi kapag gagawa natin siya ng graph, so ito is yung H is home, W is work, S is the school, and coffee shop is CS is coffee shop. So for example, we have H to S. So if ang edges niya is or ang edge niya is H to S. So the edge will serve or represents the route from home to school. So yun yung vertices. So vertices is considered to be the destination, ano ba, of two specific um, destination na inyong gustong puntahan, and they're presented sila or connected sila using edges or yung routes is by edges. So ano naman si edge or edges? Can we read Rex?
Edges are connected in pairs of vertices. It can represent a physical connection between locations, like a street, or simply that a route connecting the two locations exists, like an airline flight.
Okay, so for example, for example, given tayo dito ng 7-Eleven. No, no, 7-Eleven, and then this is the anong tawag dun. So, hindi ko sure yung specific street natin. Specific street na tawag. But let's say Saturn, and then Galaxy, and then halimbawa, di ko kasi alam yung mga ano dito, kantuhan. And ano pa ba dito? Mercury. And then PSU. So for example, if we are tasked to determine kung paano tayo makakapunta simula 7-Eleven to BSU, so we can say that we can go from 7-Eleven to Galaxy, to Mercury, and then to BSU. And then yung isang route naman is from 7-Eleven to Saturn, to Mercury, and to BSU. So meron tayong two routes. So yung edges, so it represents the connection of two vertices. So pwede siyang maging street, route, connecting two locations, exist like an um, airline flight. So meron tayong example dito. So real world example of a graph. So map as a graph. So vertices have cities, towns, intersections, or landmarks. Then yung edges natin is roadways, road highways, train lines, paths na nagko-connect sa kanila. So let's say we have four airports. A is equals to New York, B is Los Angeles, C is Chicago, D is Miami. So ang vertices natin is the airports. So ano yung airports natin? So we have this A, B, C, and D. And then the edges, yung direct lines between airports. So if isusulat natin yung edges natin using this given, so we have E is equals to A and B, we have A and C, and we have B and C, and lastly we have D and B. Okay? So if kukunin natin yung kanyang graph, we have A to B, so from A to B, and then A to C, and then D to C, and then D to B. So yan yung example of um, vertices and edges na ginamit to identify or create a graph. Okay? So definition tayo. So what is a graph again? So Ronald,
So a graph is a set of vertices or nodes connected by edges or links. It is a mathematical structure used to model relationships between pairs of objects.
as yung mic parang mimisa. Perez. Maiko eh. Okay, so again, a graph is a set of vertices or nodes connected by edges or links. So example, ito yung V natin or the vertices. You have A, B, C, and D. So ito siya A, B, C, and the D. So kahit anong maging positioning na, hindi siya yung masyadong big deal. So ano yung nagbibig deal sa kanya is the edges. No. So we have A to B, and then B to C, and C to D, and A to D. So yun na yung ating graph. So sa tingin ninyo, based dito sa ating given na graph, ano yung napapansin ninyo? Ano kung i-compare natin siya doon sa ating previous na digraph or diagraph from chapter 5? Yes, Trina.
Sir, sa mga diagrams po from our previous lessons, meron pong arrow going from one vertex to another. Dito po, napansin ko na isa lang po siyang straight line.
Okay, so dito kasi we have what we call the direct at indirect. Ano po? So mamaya direct and indirect graph. So direct graph is like ang naging example nila doon is para siyang friendship. And for example, two-way siya. Kaya wala siyang arrow. So sa halip na isulat siya like, di ba, for example, before sa ating relation, so we have A and B. No, sa ating A and B, so masasabi nila doon, kapag ka daw ang sulat natin doon is we have A and B, and then B and A, and kapag ka direct ito pag direct, ang representation nyo is A to B and B to A. Okay, so two-way siya. But here, in graph theory, ang ating direct, kapag ka siya ay two-way, sa halip nagkumamit tayo ng may dalawang arrow, ang gagawin lang natin dito is just to use a straight line to showcase na meron tayong direct relationship between A and B. So, paano naman kapag ka may arrow? Ano yung tawag natin sa may arrowhead na graph dito sa graph theory? So, ang tawag natin doon is si indirect. Hindi, baliktad. I think baliktad. Wait lang. Tingnan natin dito sa baba. Ayan. So, yan, direct graph is yung may direction, then edges have no direction again, sorry. So, undirect is ito, ganito yung example niya, undirect. Then yung direct naman is yung may arrow. Let's say, meron tayo ditong si Charles Joven, so si CJ, and then si Gian Gerard, and then AT or Aliatrina and AR, Aldwin Rad. So, for example, pag natin showcase yung direct. So, kapag para daw siyang um, pag-follow sa social media. Alam mo, so halimbawa, si CJ daw is naka-follow kay GJ, pero si GJ is naka-follow lang kay AT, and si AT is naka-follow kay AR, and si AR is naka-follow lang siya kay CJ. Meaning, titingnan natin, hindi siya pwedeng maging vice versa. Hindi naka-follow si CJ kay AR, hindi naka-follow si AR kay AT, hindi naka-follow si AT kay GJ, at hindi naka-follow si GJ kay CJ. So, yun yung um, direct kapag may arrow, no? So, yun yung difference nilang dalawa. Kapag walang arrow, undirect. Kapag may arrow, direct. Okay. So, yun yung main difference nila. So, next we have the simple graph. Wait lang. So, kindly read the current slide. Ken.
Simple graph is a graph that doesn't have loops or multiple edges, more than one edge between the same two vertices. It's a fundamental concept in graph theory and is often referred as a straight graph.
Okay, so, simple graph is siya yung walang loops or multiple edges. So, kayo ay paano ko nang palimang section na. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na, no? So, meron tayong A to B. So, kapag siya is simple na ganyan lang, no, naka-undirect siya, meron tayong C. So, ang tawag natin dyan is undirect. Undirect or simple. So, paano naman natin ito-drawing si loop dito sa graphing theory? So, before, in relation, we use something like this with arrowhead. But here in graph theory, okay na ang pabilog lang. No? So, ganyan lang yung arrow natin dito. So, alisin ko lang yung tuldok. Baka isipin nyo may tuldok. So, ganito siya. Yeah. Ganyan lang si loop here. So, kapag nagkaroon tayo ng loop in graph theory, ang tawag natin sa kanya is strict graph. Hindi na siya simple. So, ang simple is kapag siya ay maliban na lang sa direct or undirect, but as soon as magkaroon siya ng mga loopings or multiple edges, so ang tawag na natin doon ay strict graph. Okay? So, yung kanina, so undirect, edges have no direction. So, for example, is a friendship because it's a two-way, while the directed graph have yung edges niya ay may direction or arrowhead. So, ang example niya is social media following or Twitter following, Instagram following, Facebook following. Okay, so loop naman is a special type of edge that connects a vertex to itself. So loops are not so is not used much in street network graphs. So next we have degree of vertex. Kindly read the current slide. Yes, Navarez.
Degree of a vertex. The degree of a vertex is the number of edges meeting at the vertex. It is possible for a vertex to have a degree of 0 or larger.
Okay. So first, we have degree 0, degree 1, degree 2, and degree 3, and degree 4. So based on the given example, so tingin ninyo, how can we determine the degree of the edge based lang dito sa mga given natin? So yes, wait lang. Larry, masyado madami ng iyo, susunod ka na. Kench, Nabares. Wait lang, nagche-check lang ako. Nabares, sige, dalawa pa lang sa'yo.
Sir, based po dun sa pictures po is yung degree po is nakabase po dun sa line po na lalabas po dun sa vertex po natin.
Okay. So, add any other input from the group? Yes, Basinal.
Sir, wala po.
Okay. Ikaw, Scalona. Okay.
I think same lang din po with Mr. Navarez, but yung number of edges po na nagmi-meet po din sa ano po, sa vertices po.
Praza.
Same lang po with Arnold. So yung degree po is yung path po or yung edges na connected po doon sa vertex.
Okay, so basically the degree, malalaman natin yung degree of a vertex by looking at the number of edges that is present or connected doon sa isang vertex na yon. So for example, we have this. So we have A, B, and C. So let's say, ano yung degree of A? Anyone? Yes, Pilapil.
Sir, 2 po.
Okay. 2. CB. So you have to take 2. Yes, Santiago.
2 rin po, sir.
Okay. Okay, last we have C. Degree ano si C? Yes, Guno.
Degree 3 po, sir.
Okay, so we have degree 3. No, kasi meron tayong additional na 1. Wherein we have a loop. Okay. So meron tayong path. So kindly read the current slide. Yes, B9.
A path is a sequence of vertices using the edges. Usually, we are interested in a path between two vertices. For example, a path from vertex A to vertex M is shown below. It is one of many possible paths in this graph.
Okay, so path is a sequence of vertices using edges where we want to move from one vertex to another. So, for example, here we have this given. So, ano yung edge natin or edges natin na given from A to M? So, we have A, A and B. So, we have B and F. And we have F and G. And G to H. And then we have H to M. Okay, so we look at the given example. So nag-start tayo kay A. So from A to M, no? So yun yung example ng path. So nakailan tayong jump. So we have 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 4 jump, and 5 jump. So ito is one of many possibilities pa lang naman. So tingnan nyo, ano pa yung other possibility na makarating tayo kay from A to be in 5 jumps na hindi ganito yung magiging route natin. So, anyone? So, we have a, yes, Solis. Wait lang. Okay, Solis.
Their path po is A to E,
A to E,
E to J,
E to J,
J to K,
we have J to K,
K to L,
K to L,
and L to M po.
and L to M. Okay, so let's see. Nag-start tayo kay A and tayo kay M. So we have 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 4 and 5 jumps. Okay? So yun lang si path. So mag-start dapat siya sa isang vertex at mag-end siya sa ibang vertex. So next naman we have the circuit. Kindly read the current slide. Mercado.
Circuit. A circuit is a path that begins and ends at the same vertex. A circuit starting and ending at vertex A is shown below.
So, try natin isulat yung A niya. So, A is equals to A to B. And then B to F. And then okay. So we have A and B, and then B to F, and then we have F to K, F to G, no? And then we have J to L, and then L to K, and then we have K to J, then we have J to E, and then we have E to A. So, tingnan natin. So, nag-start tayo with A, then nag-end tayo with A. So, tandaan, gamit natin si A, B. Okay? So, yun si circuit. So, nakailang jump tayo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, sa tingin ninyo, ano yung possible pa na ano kapag ang ating vertex ay D? Let's say we have vertex D, then 8 steps dapat. Yes, Sorna ba?
First is D to C po. Then C to B. Then B to A po. And A to E. E to F. F to G. G to H. And H to D po.
Okay, so let's check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps from D to D. Okay, so next naman we have D connected. So kindly read the current slide. Ang tataraan ko lang si Sornaba. Yes, Plata.
A graph is connected if there is a path from any vertex to any other vertex. Every graph drawn from so far has been connected. The graph below is disconnected. There is no way to get from the vertices on the left to the vertices on the right.
So for example, ito is the disconnected graph wherein kailangan natin pumunta. Let's say we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So let's say if you are tasked to determine the path from A to L. So stay ninyo, siya ba ay possible? Determine natin yung path from A to L. Kindly react ng thumbs up or heart at kapag possible, then thumbs down if impossible. So basically, impossible siya, no? Kasi walang connection dito sa kita nila dalawa. So, makakapunta si A kay F, pero never siyang makakarating kay L. Okay? Pero kung meron siya ditong paganyan, basta pag ano, kunyari 12, hindi na siya, or makakarating na siya. Okay? So, next naman is we have this. So, try practice activity. So, the graph below show 5 cities. So, the weights on the edges represents the airfare for a one-way flight between the cities. So, we have A, B, C, D, and E. So, I'll call at least 5 to 10 students mamaya to answer. Then, worth 2 points each question tayo para mabilis kayo makatapos ng recitation on week 16. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes to think kung ano yung mga magiging sagot ng A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, 5 minutes. I'll see you. I'll be back at 4:23. Okay, so ready na kayo? So letter A, so how many vertices and edges does the graph have? Yes, Navarez.
5 vertices and
Okay,
10
so,
edges.
okay na. Ay, so, okay na, sige. So, 5 vertices, then 10 edges. So, sa letter A pa din, sinong sumagot? Yes, Glenn. So, ano yung vertices and edges natin?
So for the vertices po, we have LA, Seattle, Dallas, Chicago, and Atlanta po.
Dallas, Dallas?
Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago po. And Seattle.
Okay, so ilan yung ating edges?
10 po.
So, ano yung edges na yun?
LA to Seattle po. Tapos Seattle to Dallas.
LA to Dallas?
LA to Atlanta po. LA to Chicago. And then Chicago to Seattle po. Tapos Chicago to Dallas. Then Chicago to Atlanta po. And then we have Atlanta to LA. Ay, meron na po pala. Atlanta to Seattle po. And then Atlanta to Dallas. And lastly, we have
Ito yung last natin. Seattle to Dallas. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 10, 5 vertices and 10 edges. So, B is the graph connected. Wait, sino pala yung sumagot ulit? Si chat na lang sa message yung huling chat. Yung huling sumagot. Okay, yes, Praza.
Yes po, the graph is connected po.
Bakit?
So because we can travel po to different cities using different paths po. Then for example po, we can from LA po, we can travel to Dallas, to Atlanta, to Chicago to Seattle po, and so on po.
Okay. So, Plata, tsaka si... So, isa pa, any other insights? Yes, Santiago. Is the graph connected?
Yes po, sir.
Bakit? Paano mo nasabi?
Since every edges po is connected to respective vertices po, and wala pong hindi nakakonect. So, ano po siya? Connected.
Okay. Okay, so... Oh, I see. What is the degree of the vertex representing LA? Yes, Luis Michael, where Marasigan.
4 degree po, sir.
Okay, paano mo nasabi? Ano yung bakit? Paano mo siya nasabing 4?
Sir, in terms po of the dollars po, there are 100, 150, 70, and 170, which is LA to Chicago, LA to Atlanta, LA to Dallas, and LA to Seattle.
Okay. So, next naman, so how many or what is the degree of vertex representing Dallas? Yes, Mavis.
For question D, that's part North Saket.
Again, sorry.
Is it a question number D?
No, follow-up question for letter D. So the question is, what is the degree of vertex representing Dallas?
It is also 4.
So what are why?
Dallas to Seattle and Dallas to LA, Dallas to Chicago, and Dallas to Atlanta. So there is 4 degree.
Okay, so yes, thank you. So next, okay, lang baba ko muna ang mga kamay ninyo, wala pa. Okay, so next, if you fly from Seattle to Dallas to Atlanta, is that a path or a circuit? So yes, Cuartero.
It is a path po. Because, hindi po siya babalik sa starting point.
Okay. Okay, so any insight? So D, sa tingin ninyo, bakit? Siya ba ay path or circuit? Yes, De Los Santos.
Path po siya dahil po isa din po yun ng path is kapag hindi po siya closed loop.
Okay. So isa sa mga hit ko is that the starting vertex is if the starting vertex is not equal to the end vertex, so siya ay path. Okay, so letter E, if you fly from LA to Chicago to Dallas to LA, is that a path or a circuit? Yes, Solis.
It is a circuit po since circuit po is just the opposite of path po, where the starting vertex is equals to the ending vertex.
Okay, Solis. Okay, so yun na yun. Yun na yung sagot doon sa letter E. No? Okay, so usually this is where I end the meeting na dito sa part na ito para sabay-sabay ang second year. And then the remaining topics will be hindi na rin kaya ng aking boses. Kung yun yung nakapansin talaga agaw na. Okay, so for your last sorry for the last practice activity, kindly answer slide 20 to slide 25, I think. Yes, slide 25. So kindly write your answer as well as the diagram, draw the diagram in any paper. So you can use yellow paper, bond paper, na short A4, long A3, or notebook, as long as number 1, clean yung handwriting, 2, readable, and 3 is neat yung pagkakagawa. So yun na yung huling practice activity. So I think naman sa O1 is walang candidate for removal exam, but still gawin pa rin natin ito. So ang deadline, gagawa ko ng pasahan mamaya pagkatapos ng pa-exam ko kasi paakyat na ulit ako ng fourth floor for the continuation of midterm exam ng mga seniors ninyo. So dito ko muna pagputulin yung discussion. So kindly makikisulat ito sa any type ng paper as long as maganda sulat. Okay? Clear po ba yung practice activity? So ito-drawing nyo lang siya and sasagutan nyo lang yung mga question. Okay, so dito ko na muna tatapusin kasi kasi sa atin naman kasi sa discrete math is last topic na tayo. So tatapusin ko ay na maaga again. Tapos tayo na maaga this week. Tapos na tayo. Unlike earlier, mga third year seniors ninyo ay nasa midterms pala kami. So maghahabol kami sa kabila. So mauna kayong makakatapos sa kanila. So okay. So yun lang naman. If any question, clarification, So, Wednesday, I think Wednesday yung sa inyo, 9 to 10. Tama ba? Wednesday, 9 to 10. Yung ating second na Wednesday. Second session natin. Yes, Wednesday, 9 a.m. When no deadline yan sa Wednesday before magklase ng Wednesday. Wednesday, 6:59 a.m. So, mamaya ko pa magagawa yung yung pagpapasahan. Talagang aakyat lang ulit ako ng partner para maghakot ng gamit. Kasi yung aming midterm exam is a hands-on examination. So, yun is, yan. Basta makakasalubong nyo naman yan kasi magiging proud nyo pa ako doon. So, yun. So, hanggang doon lang naman. If may question ba ulit kayo, kindly raise your hand, virtual hand. If meron kayong question, and if none, kindly react thumbs up or heart if wala na question. Okay. So, sige, since wala kang question, kindly open your cameras and screenshot lang. So, hindi ko na kayo klase ngayon. Talagang ako'y pagaw na. Ako'y napiyok na. So, continue na natin siya on Wednesday. And if hindi ko man siya matapos by Wednesday, recording video again para tayo makatapos. Okay, wala nang habol. So, Ronald, Mackenzie, Carpio, Portero, Clinton, Rommel. Clinton, dalawa yung kay Clinton. Okay, so, picture tayo. So, smile. 1, 2. Okay, so last 1, 2. Okay, so again, upon checking yung midterm grade, yung number 1 to 5 pala is lahat O1. So, congrats doon sa rank 1, 2, 3. Hindi man rank, wala man tayo ranking. Akala ba naman talaga eh. Wala man ranking, pero doon sa nasa taas is congrats. So, lahat yun nasa inyo. Kilala naman ako sino kayo. So, yun. Congrats. And again, thank you for attending our session for today. Pasensya na sorry if it feels medyo rushed today. So, hectic lang schedule namin ng third year. And unlike us, tayo naman yung patapos na, isang topics na lang. So, ayun na. So, yun. Pwede na yung mag-leave. So, see you on Wednesday. Thank you po.